Acting upon information received, security forces in air-supported ground fighting have smashed 2 terrorist gangs over the weekend.
The success of this operation is due to security forces acting upon information received. Information received, a vague term that, but it can mean a lot. Just how was that information received? By force? Interrogation? No, not in this case. Then how? It all started in an ordinary kraal like this near the border area, where one man, armed with only common courtesy, patience, and a little extra know-how, achieved far-reaching and long-lasting results without the need of heavy backup and support forces. You and I, every one of us, can do exactly the same. This is how. We need to know something about the right way to go about things when we go on patrol round the kraals. We don't have to be experts. We need know only a few important do's and don'ts to put us on the right side. To get an idea of what they are, let's trace that information received back to its source. Everything radiates to and from Jock. Today, a patrol is being planned. Intelligence has reported to Jock that certain interesting rumors are circulating in this area, and this has to be followed up. The whole area comes under one chief, the top man in any tribal area. The area is made up of several divisions, each administered by a headman. Several kraals come under a headman, and each kraal has a kraal head. The plan here is that the patrol will pay a routine visit to every kraal, meet every kraal head and headman, and eventually the chief. The area isn't suitable for ground transport, so the patrol will be airlifted. A chief's area can consist of hundreds of square miles. The chief has elders to assist him in administering his area. What they say goes, and the chief answers only to the government itself through the district commissioner. The chief is a man of great prestige and carries tremendous influence with his people. The headman's area is likely to consist of a few hundred acres. The headman, in charge of several kraals or villages, is directly responsible to his chief. Within the kraal, each family lives in its own group of huts. Each family unit is part of a larger group, and this group makes up a kraal. In charge is the kraal head. Here's our kraal. Quiet, peaceful. Yet somewhere here there could be information of vital importance to us. If there is such information, how will our patrol uncover it? If you were with this patrol about to enter a strange kraal for the first time in an environment you're not familiar with, how would you go about it? Remember, you don't always have to be in the front line to be where the action is. This visit is action, and it demands a special approach. There are certain things common to all environments. Others differ widely. Reflect for a moment. How would you behave arriving at a strange place in your own environment? This is the sort of environment that Mike and we are easily familiar with, like when you're searching for a not too well-known street and you're in a hurry. No need to puzzle it out. There's always someone nearby you can ask. Excuse me? Yes? Could you help me, please? I'm looking for Mead Willow Close. Can't say I know it. Perhaps Dad does. He's somewhere round the back. lad soon puts Mike right. But he's a keen gardener, and Mike's come at the right time to see the results. He's in a hurry, but, well, one can't just dash off like that. By taking an interest in the crop and listening politely, Mike has cemented good relations with a complete stranger. He came to ask a favor and walks away with an unexpected gift. A cute dish, that. Perhaps more Mike's dish than the pineapple. Well, who knows? One good thing can lead to another. That's Mike's environment, one that many of us know. How about Reg's environment? That's one many of us know too. Reg is a farmer. Since childhood, Reg has been acquainted with the Africans on the farm. In a way, it's as much their environment as his. They know his ways, he knows theirs. On the farm, that is. While a farmhand tops up the radiator, Reg takes the opportunity to visit the compound and see how Nicholas is getting on. Nicholas has been on the sick list since that minor accident. A compound is not a kraal. For instance, it may accommodate people of different tribes, including foreigners. In a way, it's an extension of the homestead. Although Reg is boss, he observes the courtesies. It's an environment of mutual understanding. In familiar surroundings, it's easy enough to be pleasant. But what about one that's strange to most of us? An environment deeply rooted in ancient beliefs and customs. How do we do the right thing here? It's not difficult. Let's see what those basic do's and don'ts are. In the ways of the kraal, a woman's role is a lowly one. Here, the male predominates. His woman will take no action without his consent, and it's against all custom for a woman to discuss family affairs with a stranger. Even Reg, accustomed to chatting with the wives of his farmhands, will make no headway here. It's best to look for the nearest male to direct you to the kraal head. It's the kraal head one must seek out first. Whether one will get any cooperation from the people or not depends on him. A kraal head could look smart or casual.
Morning.
One never really knows. Who's this then?
What do you mean? Are you a member of this kraal?
I'm a salesman in Salisbury.
Oh yes, who with?
With every red purple, that I always ride with every red purple.
The salesman speaks good English, and the temptation would be to deal with him. But he's relatively small stuff. Always aim to deal with the top man in the kraal. Tribesmen believe the older the man, the wiser, and they have a great respect for age. Tribal leaders are always mature men.
Mangwanani, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
In Matabeleland, shaking hands is in order. But here in Mashonaland, the greeting is the kuambera, the clapping of hands. If this were to be a brief meeting, Rod and the kraal head would have a chat here, and then the patrol would move on to the next kraal. But the kraal head recognizes the visit as something more important and invites them to the dari, the Shona equivalent of an indaba site, where the men usually discuss the business of the kraal.
So how is everything? Did you have good rain this year?
Too much rain and too many crops in the field.
Oh good. How's my old friend Sadudu Nyson?
Sadudu Nyson, our headman, do you know him?
Yes, I've seen him many times before. How is he?
He is very well, sir.
Good. Next time you see him, give him my greetings. When we came up this morning, we didn't see anybody in the land. Where are they?
All the people are here. It's our Chisi day today.
Your Chisi day?
Yes.
Good. We'll be able to see some of your people then.
Yeah, let's go around and you can see.
Thank you.
The purpose of the patrol's visit, of course, is to inspect the kraal. The unhurried approach, the small talk, and interest in the affairs of the kraal, this is kraal etiquette. Rod knows that the Chisi day is the kraal's day of rest, rather like our Sunday, and the day sometimes varies from one chief's area to another. Authority respects authority in the kraal, even if the leader is much younger. But age is always respected. Wonder what's inside that hut. Won't do any harm to have a peep. It might, though. Entering a hut without the owner's consent can cause resentment. How would you like someone wandering into your house unasked? The Kraal's Swikiro lives over there. She's the direct medium between the people and their ancestral spirits on all important tribal matters. Keep clear of the spiritual medium. If you upset her or him, you upset the whole Kraal, perhaps the whole tribe.
I'm very impressed with your Kraal. It's very clean, the women look well, dressed well, lots of little children running around.
A few more moments of small talk, compliments about the condition of the Kraal and so forth, and the ground is finally prepared for the question Rod really wants to ask.
Thank you very much.
I believe you've got a chappie here, John Mbava. Is he here?
John Mbova lives around here.
Whereabouts does he live?
He lives at the corner there. Do you want to go and see?
Yes, please.
Let's go and see.
Impressed by the patrol's behavior, the Kraal head is willing to help in any way he can. Your husband isn't home. Do you know where he is? No? John's wife probably does know, but she's not saying anything. Remember, the tribal code forbids her to discuss her husband's business with anyone.
He's coming back. She didn't tell her even the whereabouts.
Okay, thank you. Do you know Mr. Mbava?
Yes.
Do you know where he is?
No.
So you've no idea where he's gone?
No.
How does he know Mr. Mbava?
Likewise, the close bonds of kinship and respect for age prevents younger members of a family from discussing their elders' affairs. Come to think of it, if anyone from this family is going to tell Rod anything at all, it would have to be a senior relation. John's father or elder brother, maybe. Luckily, John himself is near at hand.
John, this is the patrol commander. He's our friend. You can help him in any way if you know anything.
All right, I'll help you.
John, I believe on your way to the call today you picked up something unusual, something made of metal. Is that so?
Yes, I did.
Have you got it with you?
I've got it, yes.
Can you show it to me, please?
Yes, I'll show you.
Okay. Just an old gas cylinder. I'm afraid it doesn't tell us very much. But thanks anyway for your help, John. Next time you find anything interesting like this, please let us have it and let us know where you found it.
Yes, I'll be glad to.
Thank you.
Consideration and courtesy generate goodwill. We need all we can get. Terrorists with first-hand knowledge of Kraal etiquette make a point of observing all the courtesies when they want to win villagers to their side. You cannot afford to do less. Things that might seem insignificant to us can be of great importance to the villager. Would it matter if one helped oneself to a handful of these? After all, they're only peanuts. To us, maybe, but not to the villager. Getting that crop represented hard sweat and toil. So, obviously, one doesn't help oneself. Admire them, though. The chances are you'll be offered some. As in your own environment, respect private property. Don't touch things without permission.
Hey, Robert, put that bloody thing down.
Corporal, I was only just looking at it.
Well, don't look with your bloody hands, use your eyes.
Corporal.
Well, after all that time and trouble, what is there to show for it? Anything at all? Well, so far a rumour's been laid.
Thank you very much indeed.
And we've got the Kraal on our side. At least that's something. It may well prove very useful yet. Right then, let's get on to the next Kraal. A farewell gift. Receive it with both hands. That's the style. And of course, always something in return.
Could you show us the way to the next crawl, please?
Yeah, I can show you. It's this one. I think we know what I'm doing.
The crawlhead, still impressed by the patrol's behavior, has a last-minute thought.
Oh, we are out of the crawl now. I want to show you something. Nobody wears such a boot like this one.
Reckon we're on to something here.
Everything.
Yes?
Simon,
Could just
which
be.
direction do they go?
Proper behavior in the crawl. You never know quite when, but it can pay enormous dividends. It's always good military tactics.
Well, thank you, Simon. This is
Remember
good.
what you can
Maybe we
achieve
get
with it.
something now. Thank you very much.
A few footprints, but highly significant footprints. Common courtesy was responsible for revealing them to the patrol. And what did it lead to?
Acting upon information received, security forces in air-supported ground fighting have smashed 2 terrorist gangs over the weekend in one of the biggest battles yet since the start of the border war. 2 minor casualties.